all the bills. I'm fixing you up. I'm getting you out the gutter. I'm fixing your teeth. I done got you
but
veneers.
But now you're making it sound like it's a favor.
Right.
I got you
it's
some
like,
veneers.
It's the intention
I got your
behind it
credit
too.
together.
It's the intention.
I'm gonna say this.
But they have ulterior motives when they fix up women because they want that woman to be hand and foot doing whatever that is convenient for that man.
Oh, you're talking about a different type of man.
No, what I'm saying is that are we willing to be fair about it?
I'm gonna say this. Most women now, right now, 2021, nurse. All of these girls that's out here calling themselves bad bitches with the wonderful jobs, with the great careers and nurse and all this type of stuff. A lot of them are dating brothers that they're fixing. A lot of women right now, a lot of my friends, where the camera at? My friends are out here dating men that they gotta help and assist with their life. A lot of us are settling under the table with things we don't really want because of society, because the finance for women is a bit higher, especially in New York City, it's a bit higher. So
my question to everybody on this panel would be, how come the people that are established don't deal with each other? How come it's always about a fixer-upper or a picker-upper or whatever? How come you can't be worth millions and I'm worth millions and we get together? Ain't that what Jay-Z and Beyonce did?
I'm sorry.
Culturally, that's a culture.
Why we gotta go all the way to Haiti to go find somebody that's humble until they get over here?
Can I, hold on.
Go ahead. Why we gotta do that? Why we can't meet people of our same standard?
And the thing is, and I'm gonna go with what you're saying, right? See, like, there's a difference between $200,000 a year and $2 to $5 million a year. And with that type, when we're talking about like super successful people, like, you know, the actual rich people, money brings an attitude and an ego into a person, whether you're a man or you're a woman.
Absolutely.
And the problem is a man, and see, and unfortunately, ladies, I feel like y'all have the losing end on this, because a man could be rich and have the whole world as their oyster. But a woman who is rich will not deal with the little crabs and the little lobsters. They want somebody of that caliber. But a man who is rich, is not gonna tolerate the ego and the attitude that comes with a rich woman. So y'all, unfortunately, need the fixer-uppers. That's why the initial...
take the attitude of a chick that live on the Lower East Side. What are you talking about?
Then deal with you thinking that, okay, cool, what you gonna do? Walk out and buy another condo? All right, cool. Then once your ego goes, you walk out, you buy another condo, now we're both single. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get somebody that I know I can depend on that's not gonna really leave whenever shit gets tough. And a woman who has too many options would walk away. This is my opinion. This is just my opinion. And this is exactly why your mans that was on the boat said they're going to be single.
Yeah.
Because they are rich, and 9 times out of 10, men want women that listen. That's all they want.
I'm dancing in
woman
distress.
that listen. No, Danny.
Wait, I want to hear this. I'm about to finish. I want to hear this.
Men want women that listen, and women sometimes, not all the times, with that much success and power will not listen to a man.
Okay, but think about it.
Men want women that listens. Like, if I'm making this much money, I want to come home and you about to shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear your mouth.
Thank you.
You know, you got the Birkin, you got this, that. You know, go call your rich friend, go on vacation, but don't bother me. So if I'm taking care of you, why the fuck you think I want you to talk? Shut the fuck up when I get home. Take my shoes off. Listen to me. If nobody in my pussy, shut the fuck up.
I don't like a man like
I got a hard day too. When a woman is taking care of a man, why do you think I go pick him up from Haiti? Because he got lack of English. I don't want to hear your mouth. Be quiet.
I don't understand Creole though, so.
But I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you. I'm trying to civilize you.
Damn
so whatever I say is what I say. So when I come home, I want that Jonjo. I want some good food. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting no maid. What are you doing home all day? I've been at home making this money. You sleep, you do everything. So that's the same thing for women. Women want to do the same thing that men do these days. Because
You're not a man.
We're making the same type of money.
I feel like it's unattractive for me to date a man like that. Like, I'm not speaking for all women, but for me personally, a working man, a man that's about his shit, a man that's on the same type of time as me is inspiring to me. I'm like, damn, I gotta pipe up too. Like, I can't.
I like masculinity in a man.
Yeah, but I don't also want to shit on the people that have or feel like they kind of dated somebody and picked them up, because I will say too, I dated a guy. I was great financially at the time. He was kind of going through some shit, and I never shit on him. Like, I paid his phone bill and helped him out with a bunch of stuff. And then that was the man that ended up putting me on my first billboard. So it's like, I can never shit on that man ever. But as far as right now, like in the working thing and coming home and you there and all of this, I cannot do that. I don't want you.
Let's just be honest.
I don't want you in my crib 24/7.
Let's just be honest.
Playing the game.
A woman do not. A woman that is confident in herself do not want to be with a man that they can just tell them what to do and throw them around and disrespect them. You don't want that. You want a man. You want someone, regardless of how much money he makes, he's still supposed to be your protector. He's supposed to be the person that you can look onto to protect you and to show you certain things. So why would you want a man that you come home and be like, nigga, what's up? You sucking this pussy right now? Like, nobody wants that.
Not even realistic.
While you're right, you have to still put it into context. Rico brought this up. It's a certain type of woman who is a very high earner. So let's make the assumption that she's not gonna listen. Let's make the assumption that she does want to boss him around. Let's make the assumption that she is going to want to be the dominant figure in that house. And so in those cases, that's how it's gonna be.
But being dominant is not dominant across the board.
But at the end, this is what he also said. Those women are going to be alone.
But you can't
They're going
say
to be single.
that.
Not if they go get their Haitian man.
No, but you can't say that. No,
the Haitian man going to come and say,
but
you know I'm tired of you.
But you can't.
That's too much for me.
Hold his papers in the.
After you get the papers.
But Aaron, you can't say that though.
They gonna get them papers.
But you can't say that. A real man,
The lawyer ain't got
but
it yet.
a real man gonna stay a real man. A real man gonna remain a real man. Okay.
No matter how much money
No matter
he
how
has.
much money I have.
That's
like
the
he gonna
point.
pull up to the crib. Okay, I'm in the crib right now. She's at work. She making the money. Let me make sure she's good. A real man gonna make you feel protected. I done mess with men and I'm up right now. Like I said, all my way to be up and I act like I'm broke, but don't fuck with me. I done mess with men that's literally not really like, that stuff is not together, but they do what a man is supposed to do.
Yeah.
I feel protected.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I have a man next to me. It's not all about money. You put it in your head, it's all about money until you end it. You're like, oh shit,
Yep.
It's
it's not
deeper
all
than that.
about money.
So can I go? And this is what I'm trying to say. A man who even gets a man who has nothing or bare minimum, who gets a woman who has a lot, is a fucking man.
Yeah.
And that's why she likes him, and that's why he's in that house. Because she can't boss him around, and it don't matter how much money she got. She knows she can't boss him around. That's why he can play Call of Duty all day and say, okay, he's almost like a pimp. You got the money? Cool.
Yeah.
Now look, I'm about to fuck you right now, and then after that, we're gonna go to eat, and you're gonna pay at STK. That's a man. You understand? Because he's still a man no matter the amount of monetary value that he has.
How are you still? Wait, hold on. No, this is
Because
a
the
question.
money don't define
This is
a
a
man.
question.
Thank you.
This is a question. How is he still a man? I'm sorry. How do you sit up in the house?
I got it.
Let me get it out.
I'm
speaking. Let me get it out. What I'm saying is that how are you a man? Is it because you raise your voice?
No.
You ain't providing shit. You in the house all day. You ain't fixed nothing. You ain't hung a ceiling fan. You ain't fixed the light switch. You ain't mowed the grass. How the fuck you a man?
Everybody's definition of a man is
Let me know.
I just want to ask one question.
Wait, before you...
Are we making standards for what roles are?
Because it is a double standard.
Because you said, I seen my mother hang ceiling fans and all that. So are we talking about a role? Is that what the
No, I'm not making a statement. I'm trying to understand.
Wait. Because you said, how are you a man?
Yes.
And you named a few things, what you feel a man should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
So you said you ain't changed the light switch, you ain't hung a ceiling fan, you ain't mowed the lawn.
Pay the bill.
So is that what a man should be doing? Is that
First, if you're not, this is the thing, if you're not paying a bill and you haven't done any of those other things that I named, what are you doing? Again, this is not a statement.
My question
this
again.
is not a statement.
My question again is that the role of a man?
And I don't know. That's why this is a question.
So to answer your question, Aaron, right? What makes a man a man? And this is the problem with some people. They try to base let's say, the status of somebody by monetary value. But a man is a man because if a man can walk out of his house day by day and get respect from everybody he comes across, that is a man. That's a man that has an intangible power. You understand what that is? Because there's some people that he could have $10 million. I could have $100,000. People respect me more than him. So who's the real man? the person who is respected. So the person who demands and gets the respect is a man, regardless of how much money he has, regardless of if he puts up a light switch, if he puts up a ceiling fan, whatever. He has enough power over you to tell you what to do when you have more money than him and you still do it. That is a man.
That depends on a woman too.
Rico, let me tell you.
Wait, but
Rico,
We're gonna take 5.
I don't think you You answered the question.
Let me say this. Aaron, let me say this. Aaron, let me say this, Aaron.
Answer my question.
No, let me say you. A real man, right? We're talking about men and women and gender role. Or a real man, right? He could cook, clean. He could make sure like he protects you, and you still the one that's paying the rent. You still the one that's paying for the call bill. But a real man gonna remain a real man. The period. It doesn't where you get him from. You could go get him from the Bundefuck. You could go get him from Africa. A real man gonna remain a real man. He gonna do all these things because he knows I'm being a real man to my woman. But when it's time to tell you to shut the fuck up as a man, if he can't do that, that's not a man, and I wouldn't even go pick him up and the fucking worst thing on my shoe if I have to. You know what I'm saying? There's men that's everywhere. It doesn't matter. But like a man gonna be a man. When it's time to tell you to shut the fuck up,